name is Joseph Hutton, and I'm a full-stack developer and a big PC gamer. I am also a veteran of the United States Army, and I enjoy learning about anything and everything involved with how computers are built and how they function. After leaving the Army, I wanted to set focus on a new career in tech, which ultimately led me to taking a course through Savvy Coders. With the knowledge I have learned in that program, I have created the site I will be showing you today. With my vast knowledge of Steam and all things PC, I decided to build a website that could help others find the top rated or most played games on Steam. With this site, I have them set up to where there are daily updates for all the categories on the site, as well as showing the lead developer of that game and the average peak players in the last 24 hours as well. My goal is to help gamers find the best games for them. Originally, I started this project wanting to create a single-page application to help newcomers to the game of Destiny 2, which would help them find out some of the newer information about the game and would assist them in some of the in-game raids. And this was what a early design of what I was wanting to do would have looked like. As well as the user flow for this. With how complex my user flow ended up being on top of our agile ceremonies that we were doing daily in class, I was kind of convinced that I wouldn't finish my original goal within the given time frame. Thanks to those agile ceremonies with our daily stand-ups and our sprint reviews and everything, I came to understand that what I was trying to do was just a little bit more than was going to be able to be accomplished within our time constraint, which led me to actually changing my project to the site that I have today. While my initial plan changed, my overall goal of assisting gamers stayed as the main focus of my project overall. And let me put that up here. And so we have our homepage here where we have just a simple navigation bar, which I doubled down here at the bottom as well, which will just take us to our game pages here, as well as we have our user feedback page, a contact us, and a bio. Looking at the all-time most played games, this is just going to be a list from top to bottom of the most played games from the date of Steam release on here, which it also has the last 24 hours peak player count on there as well as for the multiplayer and the single player games. Now with the API on here, these are updated every 24 hours, as well as every time the Steam is updated as well. Which, looking at the APIs I used in here, one of my favorite pieces on here was actually where I have to have a proxy server in here to even get this data to pull, as it didn't include it with the HTTP request on here. So I did have to make a new route, essentially to pull it to myself, and created an API out of that so that I could still pull that information. And then I also have a second API that I made in here in our contact form here, which is just a very simple contact form on here. You can fill it out with our information. There you go, it displays right here, back in our feedback section. I also have a small bio page here as well. And then Also, so something else that I would like to include on here is when I have the ability to, I'd like to actually add the option for a login system using OAuth 2, which would just allow for a more personalized experience, being able to use some of the user's personal data as far as selecting the games and recommending the games. We would be able to show if they actually already own that game, or if it's something maybe their friends have on their wish list, it's something that other people want to play with them, so that you can kind of create more of a community behind it. But that's everything I have for that with my project here. If you have any questions or comments, you can contact me via my email at josephdhutton@gmail.com or on my LinkedIn profile. Thank you so much.